Oh, I pressed video real quick and it started recording. My camera wanna be. Oh my God! I met somebody yesterday, and I think it was a tranny, but I mean, I have to remember, you know, Hakima, you don't like those kind of people, and you don't want to get caught up in their destruction. So I talked to it a little bit longer than I should have. So astaghfirullah, 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 which is one of the beautiful things about Islam. There is no neutral gender. Everything is male or female. That's it. There's no it. Even inanimate objects are male or female. So, yeah, that was a little disconcerting, but inshallah, I'll do better. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. World is like transitioning. Easter was supposed to have been supposed to have been like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but the American economy is going to hell, and so they trying to push it back and back and back so they could give people chance to make money. That's all. The farther away it is, the longer you have to spend your money, and it's just I don't know, sad the way they do. The people who believe in that, I don't. Alhamdulillah, I'm Muslim. I got a star and crescent on the back too. Yeah, and on my bag, I just went to the laundromat, and oh my God, this guy and his white girlfriend came in, and I remember I wasn't even with this guy. I was just talking to him, and this young girl came up and stood right next to him like she was with them. And I was like, oh my God, these young girls are so forward, but I didn't realize it at the time, but I kind of did the same thing. And now I understand why he kept asking me, how old are you? How old are you? Because I was there, playing, I was sitting in the basket thing with the wheels on it. And, I wasn't really like rolling around, but, I was just enjoying myself while I was doing my laundry. So then they come in, they get the washing machine right next to mine. And I'm like, oh my God. Because usually I yell stuff to people far away, like black, black first, black, 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 get you a black girl, get you a black guy, we the best and all that, right? So I was like, Hakima, you gotta be, what they say now, consistent. I think that's like the big thing now. So anyway, I was like, all right. And I said, you need to get you a black girlfriend. And he was like, what? And I thought about it. I was like, get you a black wife, And so he was like, okay, And I was like, yeah, And then, because at first he was like, this is my girlfriend. And I was like, get you a black wife, when get you a black wife. And so then I guess she said something, and I heard him say, yeah, that is disrespectful. So then she started looking in her purse for the money to put in the machine. And he was like, here, let me do that. Like he really being a man by putting her money in the machine, right? So I'm just looking at him. I didn't say nothing, but I'm just looking at him like, man, you just her slave, like Kanye and all these other black guys who get with white girls for their money because they like opportunists or whatever, gold diggers, male gold diggers. And, he's like, here, like her man servant, and so then he was like, why are you looking at me like that? And I was like, what? And then he was like, I was like what? And he was like, how old are you? And I was like, no, you asked me another question first. What? And he was like, no, how old are you? And I was like, thinking I couldn't think a lady never tells, probably because she's white, and I like referring to myself as a girl, and growing up, my the brother, who we played with his children, he used to refer to me and my sister as little ladies. So I was like, I'm a little lady and I'm not telling you, but I didn't say nothing like that. I was like, what? And he was like, how old are you? Because I'm your elder and I'm 51 and I'm 50. So I could, he got me like that. But I was like, when's your birthday? You just turned 51, huh? And I'm just, messing with it, whatever, and just having a ball, because I love doing that type of stuff. Yesterday, I was in my little spot on the other side of the gate by the Beloves on the beach, talking to the tranny. I can't remember if it's transvestite or what that is, and I kind of don't want to know because it's gross, but so they really stopped harassing me about, finding my little places where I can isolate and have some privacy and peace. But I guess it was like, we're going to try one more time. And here comes this big neighborhood cleanup guy with his dustpan and his broom. And he was like, can you please come over to the other side? I was like, man, Shug, why you gotta say something? And then he was like, cuz you supposed to be on that side. I was like, all right, Sugar Bear, just, leave me alone. I'm not gonna I'm not bothering nobody, and you look like you probably want to just throw me over there. And then I think he got like humbled or like bashful or something because I called him Sugar Bear. Like, Shug, that's where it came from, Sugar Bear, because he looked like him. But I just love, I guess it's, to me, it's just like, being friendly and, making fun of them and, maybe, I don't know, I don't want to come off like some negative or nothing, but it's all in just fun. It's all in love. And when he was leaving, at the laundromat, he was like, I'm your elder. You're supposed to respect me. And I was like, just get you a black white, because we the best. And I want you to be with the best. And, that's me, right? And he was like, just, I'm your elder, whatever. And then he said something, why you, I don't know, something. I was like, because I love you, like, that's just from being in New Orleans, everybody in New Orleans just make you feel like, family, and I was like, you my brother, and it was just really, really, that was like the bright spot of this moon, this Ramadan or whatever. That's probably how I'm gonna remember Ramadan this year. It was just so cool. But anyway, yeah. Trying to get somewhere where I could get online because my phone is tripping again. I got videos from yesterday and probably the day before I haven't been able to upload. So we'll see what happens if we get this on there. I got some good footage of the Squirrels family. I'm like I'm TD, the auntie, the babysit when the mom is, getting her food. Because it's this crow that keep, like acting like he ain't trying to eat them little babies. And when he come over, I be like, you better leave, throw stuff at him, all nonchalant and everything. Come in the same spot. And I got some footage of this owl last night. I looked up, if you Google pictures of owls, everybody knows they can turn their head all the way around. Like, their body is facing this way, but their head is facing that way. It's like the weirdest thing in the world. I think that's why I couldn't find no pictures online. But I mean, it aids in their ability to catch their prey in hunting, because they don't have to make a sound, they don't have to move, but they can like watch their prey till we go like way back there. It's so weird. But I don't even think I got any footage of that last night, because it's like more than one, and they follow me to the masjid. I go like sometimes the night before just to make sure I get there, and I look up and there go the owl right there. Crazy birds. It used to be a mockingbird, nightingale that followed me around, but I think it's an artistic thing, because I first heard about that type of phenomenon from this artist named Dominique Moody in a video from Miss Hooks. She started the Central Avenue Jazz Festival, and gets no kind of recognition or anything. The council people, politicians, like just took it over. And she's like really upset about that, because she's like doesn't even participate in it at all, and it's sad. But yeah, I got some footage of that owl, and it's crazy. I went to Central Avenue on Sunday. I was gonna, I don't know, when I got there, it just seemed like a whole bunch of brothers. You know how they get together early in the morning and drink coffee and talk about current events. I like current events and politics and that type of thing, but I just couldn't see myself going down there and participating in their conversation, because I'm extremely conscious of my femininity, so I was like, I just went to the park, and it was a jazz, they call it the Central Avenue Jazz Park. All in that area on Central Avenue, they have monuments to the heyday of jazz in the 40s and 50s. Our spot was Central Avenue with Dunbar Hotel, and, the whole area was where visiting entertainers would, come to politic or they call it schmooze, and also political leaders would go there and discuss the state of our swing. We gotta discuss the state of our swing. You hoarding the swing, man. You can't be hoarding the swing. You need to go, share and contribute to the swing. That was, the book I'm reading. I don't want to talk about it anymore, because all my last few videos I mentioned it, and I just swing, so they would go and discuss the state of our swing. It was something else he said that was funny. I wrote it down, but it was about the swing. We have to rededicate ourselves to the swing. We get too far away. You got to do that every now and then, rededicate yourself to the swing. So you can swing. I'm so glad we're getting back to that, because it was time, when that was the thing there in like the 60s or whatever, it was all about soul. What is soul? That was like the new thing. Now I want to get back to the swing. And he had a definition of jazz that I think is just like poetic. He called it interwoven improvisation. You know, because I grew up listening to jazz and all different kinds of music, but I saw or read some a rapper. I'm trying to remember who it was. It might have been Heavy D. One, either he was letting somebody hear it and they couldn't like figure it out. They was like, "What is this?" Everybody playing different things, you know, because most people like there's a melody and everybody plays a melody, but with the Marcellus, it teaches the children that improvisation means to improve, to improve the, you know, melody. You got to add a little ad lib or, you know, improvisation, you know, put your own take on it. I'm not going to go there because I'm a lady and I don't want to talk about that, but, we gotta discuss the state of our swing. So he was like, improvisation means to improve. Oh, and that movie, I saw a movie about a jazz musician, and I don't want to say who it is because it's so filthy. You know, jazz is like affiliated with such, you know. But anyway, the musician had met a sister, you know, that were courting and whatever, and she took him to meet her mother, and her mother asked him what church he went to, and he was like, "Oh, I go to some whatever," and she started talking about the music, and he said, "We make the church music better." I was like, "Yeah, that's what's up," because I mean, I don't even want to go there with music I grew up on. But let me just say, I think when I met Stevie Wonder, he already knew me because he's the music director at the church that I used to go to. He's the music director now at the church that I used to go to. You know, everybody, when they talk about that influence, they say Stevie Wonder, right? Well, when I was growing up, that's what it was. But, so yeah, and I don't know, it's just really difficult for me as a female because I love music, and also as a Muslim, you know, it's just a thing. I'll try to go talk to Ahmad Jamal because he has a weekly gig over that way. No, that way. But I was, you know, so I couldn't even go in because it's like a secret, you know. You're not supposed to know where it is. You go try to find it, and it's like, where you're supposed to, you can't find it, but I found it, and I was like, do I really want to go in here and ask him, how do you balance your music and your Islam, or, you know, and it probably wouldn't matter anyway because I'm a female, so it's different for us, but just the music, you know. And then I think about like Aliyah, she's supposed to be Muslim, and Latifa, they got the names, but and now it's somebody else. I don't even want to think about it, but she has a show coming up with we gotta discuss the state of our swing. I don't know what, but that's why I feel very determined to not get, I don't know, pulled into that, because when Queen Latifah came out, she had like the fez, the headpiece, you know, and then she went and got platinum blonde wig. She lesbian and all that. And Aaliyah, she half dressed and, you know, whatever. But her band, oh my God, that's like, she had like the best R&B band I ever heard in my life. I'm like, you can go sit down. We just gonna have some, I don't know, what's my soloist called Kenny G, instrumental pop. He was like, that is not jazz. He called it instrumental pop music. They definitely need to, but no swing whatsoever, you know. You just forget about it. Instrumental pop, but her band is, you could, I might look for one and put it. I don't know how I'm doing this because sometimes, you know, depending on if I get the internet, just don't feel like going through the trouble of putting this all on my blog, but just Google Aaliyah Live. Lord have mercy, her band, and it kind of I don't know. I don't want to admit it, but they probably, you know, came out the same church as me because the Clark sisters, you know, I was listening to them the other day, and I went and looked up a video, and their mama was Maddie Moss Clark, who I heard growing up, and their father had a church, the same denomination that I grew up in. So I'm just like, it's no escaping this. Bum 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 bum. The bus is coming, so I'm gonna go and try to upload this later today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum. Keep Allah first in everything you do.